back?
I think we bloody ended.
We gotta look around first, just to make sure we're not getting get hurt.
Nah, everything will be cool.
I'll tell you what, Matlock and I will go down this hallway just a short bit.
By
and
the
see
way,
what-
I do want to say, as you guys get there, you do start hearing...
Oh, great.
Riker?
Is that like a roar or like a grinding of metal?
give me a...
How did you?
I'm gonna... It's on roll 20.
He's playing it through roll 20
Yep.
music.
Give me an
Ominous.
investigation to try to tell if that is a type of creature or if it's metal on metal.
21.
I was
Alright.
gonna say I have a 3 investigation.
You're
Let's get
able
those.
to tell that that is metal on metal coming from this direction. You also hear a faint... it almost sounds like some sort of commotion, very faint talking coming off from this direction. It sounds
Okay.
like several creatures.
There's someone talking up there, I inform everyone else. There's someone talking up there, and there's something up there.
What languages do you know, actually? You rolled pretty high.
I know the languages Common, Elvish, Sylvan, and Primordial.
I cast that as a ritual.
Alright, so he points out the voices. Edward, give me a perception to see if he can hear what he hears. Because it's not so much of... You hear it faintly, but you gotta be able to make out the words.
Do you
Oh
do it
yeah,
as a
you make it
ritual?
out. So... What languages do you know? Oh yeah, but never mind. Can't play in the languages. You can tell that it's Goblin, well, it's like a strange form of Orcish mixed with Goblinoid. And you hear them talking... The mistress. She'll be interested in them. And other than that, you hear a faint few, laughters and a few noises that you can guess, or maybe goblins playing a few games. Sounds almost like they're having a party.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna tell him what I heard.
Weird. What'd you hear?
By the way,
Sounds
I do want to say, since you got a natural 20, the metal on metal noise, it definitely sounds like the kind of chains that you just came through, something scraping against those. Coming from that way.
What do we see down that hall? Because it looks like spikes or something, right?
You look down and you do see several large spikes protruding out. It seems like if you tried to go this way, it would be a very difficult path.
There are chains at the other end as well. I see them.
And what about up?
You look up and you do see the faint shifting of chains at the very edge of this wall.
Riker, so, like, are we generally safe? Like, we don't see anything specifically anywhere?
You do not
Like,
see
no-
any spooky, scary monsters coming for you at this moment. No.
Before you move, I have my hand on your rope just to make sure you don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. I mean, he just pushed through that other area, but he's not going anywhere. So Riker would say, should we make camp? And basically he's saying, like, short rest.
I can play a small healing song if you like. It'll sound like banshees to everyone else.
How about for the sake of our companions, let's not.
I mean, if I perform well enough, surely.
Is that for everyone or just you? Or just
everyone? It'd be for everyone.
I don't know. I feel like it is a bad idea. This magic may warp into something dangerous.
Yes, like every
Yeah.
other bit of magic that I've used that has been warped into something dangerous and summoned Nagas, spirits, dragons, and Tarasques all in the same time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
We don't know. Also,
You have
one of
literally
them,
no evidence to go off.
one
that
of
aside.
them seems like he's got a jumpiness to him. You have to go off of his king. So I'd rather not. Besides,
So
we
no
could
one
just
wants
take
the
the
healing.
short
I mean, I'm full health. I have not a scratch on me, so I'm not really not bothered.
I feel like a short rest would be just fine, as long as somebody keeps lookout. And you said you're full health, so
I'll keep lookout. What's full health?
I don't know. You said full health.
No, I said not a scratch on me.
God damn it.
So, you take a short rest?
Yes.
Alright. As you take a short rest, I would like those of you who did not fail the wisdom save initially, I believe that was everybody except for Edward and Alton, to make me another wisdom save.
Who did not fail or who did fail?
Who did not fail. And as you spend time resting, the form of Orthak begins to shift a little bit, and that of Jaeger. Edward and Alton, you now see Jaeger as a human, and Orthak as a orc.
Oh, so that's what you look like.
I experimentally give a pluck of my string while looking at Arthak.
He doesn't seem to make a reaction.
Does that sound? What does that sound like to you now?
Sounds like you're... Holy shit, you're not a fairy! What the fuck?
I can
Oh,
actually see
welcome.
us now.
Oh, lovely. Now you see the beauty that is me, my elven form. I strike a pose.
I open up Seth so that he's no longer a fox.
Right? You unpack him.
Yeah, that's the word. I don't want him to be... Oh, cool. I don't want him to be all useless when I need him. Alright, and then, I guess, do we use, hit die? The one short rest?
Yep, you use hit dice.
How does that work?
You can spend hit dice up to your level, and you just hit what it says hit dice. For each one, you gain that much health.
So basically, you're rolling it.
Yeah.
So, like, if you have 1d6, you roll a d6, whatever that is, you get that much health.
And if I did my Song of Rest, you would heal more. But
Yes, which I would have approved. Riker would have definitely approved.
Well, this was what I wanted to learn. So, I clicked hit dice, and it rolled a 9. So, oh wait, my hit die is a d8?
It should be. Yeah.
And what's the plus 1 for?
Constitution.
Oh,
Is it?
I'm looking
I've got
at the wrong
16
number.
I've got 16 so does that get any pluses?
If you have 16 con, you should get a +3 to it for each roll.
Oh wow, okay.
stat spoilers.
I'm getting a plus 1.
So I got 6. Cool.
I just realized I changed Orthak's name in between the two tokens. Let me fix that real quick.
Arthak, you've gained another C.
Yes, it means that I've gained in strength.
Oh, lovely. It must have been all that heavy lifting you did with that fairy back there.
Heavy lifting, yeah. You probably weigh less than that.
Why did that not change form? He points to the, puppet.
Oh, that's just how it looks. It's really stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, shut up. So it's
That's-
beautiful.
Seems like the illusion magic only affects organic material.
He is wood, and wood is organic, so don't muck that up.
I hit you with a
Living.
bag of sand.
I deflect the bag of sand.
One
Deny.
attack with the bag of sand.
Technically, gelatin is organic. People don't consider it organic.
What would I add to that?
It would be... Are you throwing it?
No, I'm just like taking the bag of sand and just smacking him with it.
Add your
That's a
strength to the attack and nothing else.
I would say that's a deck. The sand moves around like a motherfucker. Yeah, no. You gotta be good with that.
That was a miss.
Deflect. Denied. Sand denied.
The sand has been denied.
Our stack is covered in sand because it's split
I'll
open.
get you next time.
Riker examines the spikes and throws like a rock down the hallway.
You throw it back down the hallway. Looking at these spikes, they're rather large. Actually, give me an investigation. You do throw down the rock. Nothing seems to happen, but still give me an investigation.
Basically, yeah, that's exactly what it's trying to do.
Yeah.
Anybody helping me?
I imagine I would.
I'm not.
Okay, you want to roll yours, and then we'll see if I get a bonus. Unless you have more than +2.
Alright, so the two of you looking at it, Edward, you begin pointing out a few details to Riker. It seems that once a certain weight hits the floor of this, in front of one of these spikes actually come out a little bit, stab back in, further than what it was before, and then retreats again, and it seems like more spikes come down from the ceiling.
So.
Oh, great! Go ahead, sorry.
No, it's just I have the spider climb spell. If we can get some rest, I could get past it without any problem.
Yeah, looking
we
at
said
it,
wall.
it is the floor exclusively that triggers it.
Oh.
And it would... And if you did not have spider climb, it would be possible to climb from spike to spike, as it does have enough area to jump from. But that would
All right.
require a bit of effort, but spider climb, you're fine.
Got a question
shit.
for you, Mr. DM.
Yes.
Unseen Servant. If I'm controlling Unseen Servant, do I know what it's doing? Like, can I see through its eyes or anything?
Nope,
Or-
you make it, and it starts doing its action. Like, let's say you wanted the Unseen Servant to go off down a corridor, and then come back and draw out a map of whatever it saw. It has absolutely no mind and no ability to retain information, so it's not an effective scout. However, you
What if
do
you-
have Odin, who has an owl that he has telepathic communication with.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Looks like a Pokemon.
So yeah, maybe during this time I had summoned as a ritual the Unseen Servant and had him walk down the hall. Does it do anything other than what you said?
You have the Unseen Servant move down. It doesn't really have any sort of reaction, as it's not any sort of force that's going down on it. It easily makes its way between the spikes.
Okay, and it doesn't press on anything. Nothing happens. Nothing comes after us. Nothing like that.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Detect magic as a ritual and look around.
Alright, you use Detect Magic. There is Fate Invocation magics that's a bit further away. You can guess it's from the chains, but you don't sense any sort of magic coming from these.
Oh shit.
So I don't see anything from the spikes, and I don't see any. I see the same chain-like magic up to the north.
Yep.
Okay, I just relay everything. Yeah. And at the end of the hour, I just ask everybody, anything else?
Will we have that other pathway to do? Look at.
And I look at, is your character Edward, right?
That's all see.
Yep.
Oh.
No, yeah, Edward,
Ah.
right?
Yeah, it's next to Riker.
Okay, yeah, so he would like pat you on the back and go, you said spider climbing, right?
Yeah, I can cast it either on myself or anyone, really.
He thinks for a second, he's like, who's best to go? Yes, for volunteers.
Well, I can understand what they're saying, but if things go south, I'll probably be kind of screwed.
Uh-oh. I
If you would like, I could go.
have +5 in acrobatics. So I think I should go.
Do you have any stealth?
Good question.
The acrobatics don't matter if he's casting Spider Climb on you. The acrobatics is only if you won't moving like that.
Mm.
Yeah, but technically he could jump out of the way or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. But he can
I have
still
a
climb.
bit of stealth.
I was gonna just Silas because he has healing. But
Mm. So if I don't go, then I can connect my my strings to somebody and help them out if they get into a dangerous situation.
good idea. So Riker asks around. Anybody else?
The more I think about it, I believe I should go. Because I'll probably be maybe the only one who can understand what they're saying. Unless anyone can speak Goblin.
The goblin was coming towards the north,
Was the
not
north.
the other side of the spikes. The
Oh,
spikes
which
was
is
the metal on metal noise.
So
On
Riker
the other
asks,
side.
do we want to go north, or do we want to go through this hallway first?
I think the spikes would be less dangerous.
I'll scout ahead.
So Riker starts unspooling his rope.
I mean, we
Going through
literally
the
haven't looked at the other places.
Yeah, I feel like the north is just going to be a lot more dangerous, and the west is like treasure. That's the vibes I'm getting.
Riker hands the end of the rope to Edward, and says, "If you go, here you go. Just in case, tug on it, and we'll pull you back."
I grab the rope and cast Spider Climb.
And I'll attach my strings to them. They feel willing.
How long are your strings?
You have to be within 30 feet for me to do it, but 60 feet is as far as you can be without or with them attached.
Okay, so the rope is 50 feet. So I'd say go 40, and then we'll see what you see, and then we'll go from there, right?
Alright, wish me luck. And I climb on the wall and move forward.
Alright, you climb on the wall alongside the spikes. As you move through, you see remnants of old blood, things that you can guess is blood, different colors, purples, blues. You guess that this is a portion of the effect from the place, that it's probably all just red.
I yell back, I'm gonna have to drop the rope. I'm going on this alone.
What does it look
He
like?
doesn't see anything else?
It's just spikes.
You aren't able to see past it because human eyes and human light. Well,
Wait,
your light
before
spell
you go
they
any
got.
further. Don't go any further. He's getting towards the ends of my strings. Should I follow him?
No.
Hmm.
I'd
Okay.
recommend not.
While
Keep
they're doing
going.
this, can Arthak and Matlock and I go just look up north?
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna pull them along with you.
The big strong men go first. That is to say, not Aussie.
Alright. Othak leads the way. And as Othak steps right there, there is actually a faint impression. And there's a rumbling from the ceiling. He has to make a dexterity
step back.
save. He does not succeed as this giant stone pillar comes crashing down on him. He
Can-
takes 13 points of damage.
Matlock pulls them back.
That hurts.
Are you alright?
No.
I'm sure it did. Here, I have an idea. Let's try, croissant! And I cast Healing Word on him.
What's a croissant?
It's a pastry, just deal with it.
Alright.
So Riker... I'm sorry, go ahead.
He's healed for 5. In the meantime, Group A, what are you doing?
Yeah, so Riker says, tie it off on one of the spikes. And he points up to one of the spikes, maybe on the ceiling or something, so that you can get it later, basically. That's the idea. And then he says, continue on.
Alrighty, I'll tie it off to the spike I'm at right now and move forward.
Alright, draw a little thing right there to show where it's tied off at.
50 feet, right?
Yep.
Hmm.
No, wait, this one.
Right, so...
Cool.
With my magnificent artistry, that's the rope being tied around it.
I love it.
I really hope there's not more people, because they are going to fucking freak out if they see me.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Are there more people? What is it? What do you see?
Oh fuck this, I'm going back.
No, what? What spells do I have? I forgot that I have spells.
Yeah, the whole point is for you just to take a look and then come back.
It's just more chains.
It's just more chains?
As you
It's
moved
just-
back, you did hear the grinding noise. It's almost echoing. Sounds like it came from the south of where you were coming out at.
Was there some way to turn it off?
Give me an investigation check.
Well, I was shouting to him. Should I make the investigation check still?
Oh,
I'm gonna say while you were out there looking around, if you'd like to, Edward, you can make an investigation. Alright, so you did actually... This probably would have been missed by most other people, but you did very faintly see along the... move back up towards where you were at so I can show it to you. Alright, so you saw right here is a button.
a button?
A button.
Either it's the kill you instantly button or save us all right now button.
Well, they do nothing because it's broken button.
Yeah, one of those.
Only one of them is really bad.
Oh.
Either way, right now there's nothing I can do, because if I go out there, I'm gonna die.
Oh yeah, you said there's chains out there.
Yeah, and I don't have a lot. I have 0 strength, so.
If I went over there, did my strings give him advantage on his saves?
It would if you were, like, piggybacking on him. Because that is the ultimate strategy.
You're a smaller creature, right?
Yeah,
Well,
but I wouldn't be able to. I mean, if you want to try this, we could.
He is spider climbing, so you could
I-
both go.
I do also want to point out, with your strings, you could give him an effective extra 30 feet of movement, as well as an extra action to attempt to break out.
Do it, do it, do it.
I'm not
Yes,
quite
we'll
sure
do.
why you didn't use that for the last bit.
I forgot that I could attach my strings to people because no one really lets me do it. Seems like. But yeah, come back and I'll go with you.
alright, I guess we're going back together now.
Do you leave the chicken or do you pack it up?
I cannot bring him with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say leave all your gear here just in case, because then you'd have less
Yeah.
weight.
But yeah. I'll leave all of my non-existent gear, but I'll strip off all of my clothes.
Please keep your clothes on.
Are you sure?
I am not carrying you on my back if you're not wearing clothes.
Okay. I will go with my clothes and non-existent gear.
I'll drop most of my stuff as well.
Alright.
Seth, keep watching.
And Riker takes it all. Oh, okay.
Where is Riker? I can't even see him.
Yeah,
What?
where did Riker go?
Riker's just waiting. Like, he's, like, sitting there waiting.
I don't see where your character token went.
Oh,
Oh, it's
oh
behind.
yeah, I moved myself over.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Alright. Let's go.
Yeah, he's
Take that.
basically, I can't cast Fiendish Vigor on anybody else, right?
Nope, it's only a self-only spell. I do want to mention your inspiration is gone because you spent more than 10 minutes on the rest.
Oh, yeah, true.
Before
Can Matlock and I make a combined investigation check to see about any traps?
Yes. I'm gonna see what Matlock's bonus is, and he might just give you advantage.
Yeah, that's what it'll probably be me.
Yeah.
What is his?
His investigation is +0, so yeah, he's just gonna give you advantage.
Okay. 23.
Alright,
Nice.
I will be drawing all of these traps out for you. There was quite a few.
Okay.
Yeah, like
they
last
all
time I
seem
almost
to.
died.
Yeah. They all seem to have the same purpose.
AC doesn't matter with chains.
I just want to, it lasts 8 hours.
Oh, wait. Guidance.
Yeah,
Oh,
Silas
my
casts
investigation.
guidance on,
Well, who's going to make the dash for it? I guess Edward, right? So Edward would need it.
Yeah, it seems like it.
You guys can both see in the dark?
I can't.
Okay, so Riker walks up to you. Do you have like clothing or whatever that like just looks kind of like traveling clothing or whatever?
All I have my robes.
So Riker walks up to you like with his hand like glowing with the light, like he did with the chicken, where he like put his hand on it and like that spot glows. And he basically waits for you to say like yes or no or whatever.
those are all the traps that you. Actually, sorry, there's 2 more. My bad.
Okay. And
There you go.
just what would it be to disarm a trap?
It's. Well, whenever you saw him get hit by this, the pillar did slowly move back up, and the pressure plate did seem to pop back up whenever he stepped off of it. So, with how it is, it's I believe it's a thief's tool typically. I think it could also be like a sleight of hand if you don't have the proper tools.
And if I try to disarm the trap, would it hurt me if I fail?
Quite possibly.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay, so Riker basically takes his hand, his glowing hand, lights on Edward's like chest so he can see, right? And then
Edward
also-
already has light cast on something of his.
Does he? I thought he said he couldn't see.
I thought I had my torch, but it burned out a while ago, didn't it?
Oh, I thought. Yeah, that if it was your torch, it would have burned out a while ago.
Yeah. So I do that, and then Silas comes over, casts guidance on him. What else can we cast? When do clerics restore their spells?
Long rest.
I could inspire him again.
I'll probably need it.
What are you doing exactly again?
Go into the chains and push what is hopefully not the instantly kill button.
Oh, okay. Let us choose a rousing word of inspiration for you. I take out a book and I say, lovely word, here's a good one. Personal favorite of mine. Kitty!
What?
Is that sufficiently inspiring for you, Kitty?
Prefer dogs
No.
myself, but alright.
I'll find another one. He licks
It's
his
good
finger and
enough.
flips through a few more pages.
Icicle. That's a good one.
Another good one. Bed sores.
That's not inspiring. I saw my uncle get once and it was horrible.
We can stick with Kitty if you want. Kitty? Kitty it is. I flip back a few pages and I pat him on the head and I say, Kitty! And you
That's
feel
sweet.
inspired. Great.
Oddly enough, you do feel inspired. You're not sure why.
I feel inspired to beat the shit out of him.
There you go.
Forced inspiration.
I will return to beat you later.
I'm sure you won't.
And I guess we'll start moving towards the chains again.
Wait. Silas has enhanced ability?
I don't think that she had that prepared.
Oh, clerics are preparing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Onward.
Onward, my steed.
Alright, it is a little bit awkward for you, Alton, holding on to him as he goes upside down. You're having issues keeping your legs, like, on his sides. while upside down.
Yeah. And what of it? Do I need to make a check?
No, it's just
No.
slightly uncomfortable.
I just imagine a person crawling across the ceiling and this like tiny little man holding onto him.
Oh, I'm walking on the ceiling. I'm not getting on my knees.
Yeah.
Do I have dark vision?
I don't believe you do. Let me double check. You're a halfling, right?
Yeah.
Edward does have like a blazing light hand on his chest though.
Because I can't see shit.
You should be able to see the light that Edward's giving off. Do you?
Nope.
Oh, let me fix that real quick.
I actually don't have a whole lot of other light, to be honest.
You shouldn't have a whole lot of light, but you should still have some from the light spell.
Okay, okay.
Are you able to see that now?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, Alden, you see the button over there?
No.
I pointed to him.
Oh shit, yeah, I see it. I can just barely see it, but I see it. I make sure my strings are attached to you. And let's go.
Alright, time to sprint for my life.
Alright, if you would like to use his movement, if you'd like to use your extra movement that you give him, you can move him 45 feet total, and then he has an action left before chains happen.
So you
Yeah,
can move all the way over there.
Yep, I can reach the button.
Let's go.
Good planning.
I push the button.
Alright, you push the button. Slowly you hear the very loud grinding noises as the spikes begin to slowly move back.
Like they retract?
They retract.
While we're here, let's check out what else is in the area.
And I
Go
do
back
need
to
you
the
to
safe
roll a
zone.
strength save.
Wait, since we have 5 feet, can we move back 5 feet?
You could move 5 feet more.
Now, strength.
Oh wait, actually, sorry, my bad. It's not considered rough terrain because you're on the ceiling, so you would be able to move the full 90 feet. If you want, you can go ahead and move out of that.
Sounds good to me.
I feel like we should go and look at the rest of the area.
Nope, back to the safe zone.
Ah. Okie dokie. And now we're safe. It was fine.
I imagine you guys probably see the spikes retract.
Yep, it is
Riker's
very
looking-
loud and echoing. A few of you have to cover up your ears just because it's loud.
It's so goddamn loud. Are the spikes actually moving?
They're moving backwards, yeah. So Riker takes a tentative step forward.
And then Riker dies instantly.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
a
he's-
ruse. I tricked you.
He's pretty sure that, like, if he steps on these, he's gonna die, so he's waiting to see if that happens.
Nothing happens.
I'm walking all the way through.
I'm just laying down on the ceiling, cause fuck you.
I let go. I just let go and I'm walking.
Right. The rope did go slack on that one as it retreated back. Alton, you walk through just fine.
Yeah,
It seems like these
Sam,
have been
what's up?
disarmed.
So Riker walks to the end and looks around.
Ossie comes back over here. I have a does anyone around here have something small and disposable, preferably around 40 pounds and small enough to fit under a pillar that's going to crush it? Anyone?
Nope.
I got a bag of sand.
About 40 pounds.
Nope.
That's all I need.
Nah.
Anything
Nobody's
at all.
got anything like that. No.
Wooden is preferred if it's made out of wood. That'd be great.
Too bad Seth isn't made out of wood, or he'd be almost perfect. Except for the
Okay.
No. most of the stuff. Anyway, what's going on with you guys?
So Riker looks at Edward and says, like, pats him on the back and says,
I'm on the ceiling.
"Thank you for." Okay, yeah, maybe you can jump down. So he looks up at you and he's like, "Good work."
Gotta admit, surprised it went a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah, now we have a problem though. There's a big ass open up area with spikes, and we don't know what's in there.
So Riker looks at you and says, "Why don't you go look? You have. It's not." And he like looks up at the ceiling and like you can tell like he's thinking like you don't have bad movement on the ceiling. So
Riker, Edward, and Alton, I want all three of you to give me perception checks.
I thought it was going to be something else.
Could I have any advantage because of my ankle or no?
No, because this is based off hearing.
Oh, sick. 18.
Oh shit.
Okay, fuck you.
damn,
So
we see everything.
So you all hear the grinding noise briefly stop, and you hear a it's almost as if an undead thing was trying to laugh, but it didn't have the lung capacity for it.
That's creepy.
So Riker points at Edward and just says, "Why don't you go over there and check it out?" And like points down at the end of the corridor.
Which direction did it come from?
Not this corridor, but like the other one.
It came from where you guys are. Down here.
It came from inside the house.
Yep.
So yeah, Riker just points down there and says like, "Go check it out." And he's like shrugging.
I mean, are you cool to check it out? I'll check it out with you.
Alright, as long as I think if we both work together, we can do it.
Hey,
Yeah,
watch
because you
that.
got full movement. You got full movement and your string movement. So
You actually have an effective movement of... If you just used your action to move, he used his extra movement that he has on you to move, and then his action to double move, you have an effective speed of 120 feet.
there you
Oh
go.
yeah, that's plenty.
Yeah.
So let's get moving.
Move 50 down there and 50 back, or 60 down there and 60 back.
Or 120 feet down there.
Alright, so that was 40.
I'm just saying if you guys are worried about dying.
Nah.
So that's 60.
What do you guys? I guess I can't tell what you guys see.
You do see a massive chain that's holding back the rest of the chains up ahead.
Holy
Oh, I see the predator.
Oh my god, I see something.
It's the predator.
You hear...
Hey, you there? What
talking-
Its head slowly turns to you. You realize it has no eyes and its mouth is sewn shut.
Is this another illusion, or...
It- Is carrying a rather long sword that runs about the length of its body. Not wearing any sort of armor, and its skin is just completely pale white. You cannot tell if this is a part of the place itself, or if it's a part of the creature, as you're not able to tell whenever it was like the orc or whatever.
As a freak, actually, can I try talking to it?
Yeah.
Hello, sir or madam. Are you the one responsible for these chains?
It slowly raises its sword towards you and points with it. The chains jump up and try to wrap around you. Give me a strength
Oh.
save.
with advantage?
No.
Damn it.
Actually, yeah, because you would be saving your action to help him with it. So yeah.
Sweet.
Actually, no, Alton, you also need to make one, but he still gets the advantage as you're trying to help him. but you're not quite able to help yourself.
So
So I have
Right,
advantage, he doesn't.
Yep.
Oh god.
Alright. Edward, as the chains begin to wrap around you, you struggle and you break free. Unlike before, this still hurt even though you broke through it. You take 2 points of damage. Alton, the chains wrap up around you and squeeze very tightly. You take 8 points of damage.
oh, good thing I rested. Jesus Christ!
And here's what sucks, I have to go.
But save me first. Tell them you'll save me.
I leave my character in control of you.
Sweet.
So good luck, and hopefully we don't die. Let me know what happens.
Yeah.
Awesome. See you next time.
See you next week.
See ya. Okay. So I'm stuck on the fucking ceiling by some chains.
And I need you to roll initiative for the both of you.
I cannot roll initiative for him.
Let
Right.
me open up his character sheet for you.
Yeah. Left.
JJ. There you go, it should be open for you now.
Let's go. And bio core initiative. 19. Does that thing have a name?
Not that you know of. Do you want to try to tell and see what it is?
No, I feel like we should just get out of here at this point. I'm gonna try to, am I going, or is it, Edward?
It would be Edward. I need to adjust it. There you go.
So with Edward, I'm just gonna try to pull Alton free.
Alright. Give me an athletics.
All these character sheets. 15.
Alright. He manages to rip Alton out of the chains.
Then he can move.
And yeah, so I still have my movement left,
He does still have his movement left.
and the chains are still attached. So since it's his turn, I can use Alton's reaction to make him move, right?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna move. How far can I move?
If you want to use the action that you give him as well, you can move a full 90 feet, actually.
Alright, so I give a brief fuck you and move 55 feet over here, and then another. What'll get me to 90? 55, 60, 35? Is that right?
Yeah.
Alright, we out of there. I guess
Alright,
we'll-
behind you, you hear a very faint.
So I just see them
And
bolt back.
banging on chains. You hear them rattling behind you. The entirety of the chains beneath you begin to shake with the force of it.
Probably not the best idea to go in there. On the upside,
What happened?
we did find something. And it was not friendly.
So something or someone?
I don't know. It was just a strange alien looking thing.
Okay, so we wait like 10 minutes or something. So Riker, or at least Riker does. Riker like looks and says like, "All right, we stay back here and we wait and see if it can come through."
Alright.
No, I think we stay back here and wait.
Okay.
In the
yeah.
meantime, while this is all going on, I do want to go back to Aussie and the Aussies.
Aussie and the Aussies.
Yep.
Aussie the Awesome.
Sure, I'll take that title. So, hi, I'm Olsey. Good to meet you. So, did anyone have like an object for me to throw down?
Stones on the ground.
One heavy enough to trigger the pressure plate.
I don't know. Why don't you take like a 5-pounder and try it?
Is there like a 5-pound rock?
Looking around, no. You would have to probably chip into the stone to get something like that.
Okay, well I don't have anything to chip this down. Arthak, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think you could like get down on the ground and push with your massive buff arms on the pressure plate, and then before the pillar comes crashing down, just remove your arm? Do you think you could do that?
He looks at you, looks at his axe, and calmly presses the pressure plate with his axe and takes a step back.
Ah, good point. And the pillar comes down.
The pillar comes down, and then it retreats back up. The pressure plate goes undone again.
Okay, could you do that to 3 pressure plates at once, in quick succession?
Oh, yeah, I have multi-attack, so shouldn't be an issue.
What's a multi-attack?
I don't know.
Okay, Arthak, follow my lead. I'm going to lead you to these 3 traps over here, okay?
You can't just walk past?
What?
Isn't there an open space on the right side?
I don't know if that's a wall. Is that like
you
is
can
that a wall?
squeeze up against it to, like, avoid it, but it does
okay.
require a bit of squeezing.
Oh, okay. Okay, Arthak, better idea. Push on this pressure plate. I pointed out to him. I point to this one, and I say, and then when it comes down, just like punch it really hard to make the pillar go off kilter. Yeah,
Alright,
we're gonna brute force this.
he looks at you, presses on the pressure plate, and I need to pull up his attack.
And then can I punch it with him? Can I like give him a? Can I kick it too?
I mean, he's got a war axe. I'd recommend him hit it with the war axe. Or battle
Yeah, well,
axe. Or
I have nothing. What am I gonna do? Throw a dagger at it?
How it spells.
I could use Thunder Wave, but that's where I would want all the 3 pillars to be down. But if we don't
Alright,
need it,
I don't know
he
if it's
presses
worth
on it. His first attack, he gets a natural 20. He takes a great swing back. That's 5d12 because of his barbarianness and race stuff. God. Barbarian crits, things die.
what's a punch? How do I punch? Kick? What's a
Just
kick?
give me a strength roll, and it is 1 plus your strength to for the damage.
Are you ready for this? Boom!
So you punch it the hardest you can, and wow, that hurts. You've never punched stone before. Oh god, your
Ow!
hand is red. You take 1
Why
point of
do
damage.
people do this? I thought that would be so cool. That hurts. Why
Althak,
do you wear
in the
gloves?
meantime, completely slices it in half, dealing 41 points of damage to the pillar, destroying this.
Nice.
Ooh, good job, Arthak. Okay, now here's the plan. We're going good. So now we have a path without squeezing. Good. Can you lift one of the halves of the pillar, Arthak?
Oh, good god.
He looks at you with a sudden understanding, lifts a part of the pillar, and slams it down on this one up here. Unless you tell him otherwise.
You broke up. I couldn't tell what you said.
He picks up half the pillar and slams it down on this one up here, unless you tell him otherwise.
No, that's exactly what I wanted him to do.
He slams it down, and as the pillar comes down, there's a crunching noise as the 2 pieces of stone begin to break each other away. You can tell that this will still trigger, but unless you are taller than about 6 feet tall, then it's not even going to touch you.
Excellent work. You knew exactly what I wanted. Good. I like you. There's another half of the pillar, right? Can you do it to one behind us too? That way we have a straight line.
Yep, he does that as well.
Aussie and Arthak run off together.
Look at us! I'm gonna buy you a croissant when we get out of here.
God.
It's like a flaky pastry with butter. It's Great.
For all your help, I reward you with a pastry.
Ugh.
This is